Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Jujutsu Kaisen. Last time around we had Cursed Womb Must Die Part 2. Where basically Sukuna had taken over Yuji's body and faced Fushiguro, who put up a fight. Wasn't that great, but wasn't bad either. Did as best as he could, and eventually he was able to call Yuji out, basically. Call him out of Sukuna's control. However, Sukuna had previously ripped out Yuji's heart, so by Yuji taking over the body again, he died, and that was that. However, it seems that he may still be alive. Sukuna may still be keeping the body alive, and Yuji may have a possibility of coming back. And we also saw back at class, where they never taught us this, the gang, what's left of the gang, Fushiguro and what was her first name? Kugisaki was her last name. What was her first name? Is Nobara. That was it, Nobara. It's been 2 weeks since I watched this show, so but Kugisaki, I remember that for some reason. The two of them were hanging out after Yuji's death, and then the second years came over. We had Zenin, Inumaki, and Panda, and they were like, hey, we're going to have a competition with the Kyoto school, so And also there was a dude that was talking to curses and was telling them that Yuji and Sukuna are still alive, so Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure, so let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Here we go. Alrighty. Episode 6. Training Arc. Isn't that great? So is it going to be like 2 months before Fushiguro and Nobara find out Yuji's still alive? They're gonna like completely get through the morning and like move on, and he's gonna come back. Oh well. Though I can imagine Fushiguro will be shocked, but he'll be overall happy. And Nobara's gonna freak the hell out. We can all predict that, I think. Alrighty, so we have Yuji's deal with Sukuna, which probably wasn't a good idea. That at any moment, Sukuna will utter the word extension, upon which he will be granted control of the body for 1 minute. However, he is not allowed to harm anyone. He is not allowed to kill anyone. But Yuji has forgotten that he made the deal, and I'm assuming he will forget when he takes over. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm sure this just isn't good. See, I feel like this is just gonna be, him. I don't know. He's gonna use. It's 1 minute, But if he can use that at inopportune moments, I don't know. I'm curious where that will go. Because, there are such limits on what he can do, 1 minute, no harm, no killing, and he's bound to that, He's absolutely bound to that, but I don't know. That's, it's interesting. We'll have to see. He clearly has a reason for it, aside from just keeping the two of them alive, I don't know. We'll see. But Yuji is back. I like he just wakes up, It's not even anything crazy. He just kind of stumbles awake, That was kind of funny. And I like that Gojo just accepts it immediately, Gojo, who we got his reason for joining, being a teacher, is he's trying to bring a revolution to the Jujutsu sorcerers, And the best way to do that is to accrue a following, but a following of good, clever people. So I like that. So that was interesting. We had Jogo. Is that it? We're going to have Gojo versus Jogo. That's kind of funny. I like that. I kind of wish it was just like completely the opposite and it was Ajag, which is just Gojo backwards. But instead, now it's Jogo. Well, that's kind of funny. But yeah, he has the strength of 8, maybe 9 Sukuna fingers. But is that enough to beat Gojo? I don't know. The dude there did not seem confident that he could kill Gojo, Because he even said it's like you should focus on sealing him more than that. So yeah, I think they said something about a prison realm. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm curious. I'd love to see a good fight though, because yeah, it's like, I guess the only fight we've really seen with Gojo is against Sukuna in the first episode, but that was only one Sukuna finger, So with Jogo having the strength of 8 or 9, maybe it might last a little while longer. We don't know if it's going to be a real challenge for Gojo, but we'll see. But I'd love to see more. Gojo is just such a great, interesting character, So, and so yeah, we've got a training arc. We've got Fushiguro and Nobara training with the second years, which was fun. I do like, because, and I kind of said this, is like, I'm glad that they're, and even though we're just getting started, it's like, I'm glad that they are kind of showing, like, yes, there is potential in Fushiguro, Because I feel like in a lot of shows, Fushiguro would kind of be dwarfed a bit, where it's like, all right, he's the one, he'll get his ass kicked, he's good, but the main characters are just so far ahead of him, But it's like, I like how Sukuna does. It's Sukuna too who sees, like, you got potential, why did you run away, So it's like he has the potential to take down a special grade, Now Yuji might still be, because Gojo even said they're the up and coming sorcerers who will be on the same level as him. There's one of the last of the second years, one of the third years, and then Yuji. He doesn't say that about Fushiguro, but I would love to believe that he could be, and Nobara too. I'd love for them all to be like that. But I like specifically, it's like, no, he does have potential, and that's something we're going to lean into, which is cool. And I hope we get that for Nobara too. Like, she's, I don't know, it's weird to say she's comic relief in a show that has Yuji and Gojo, but like, a lot of aspects, a lot of scenes with her have kind of been comedic, so I would like to see some more stuff with her, but I'm sure we'll get that. So that was good. And then, she went shopping at the end, trying to get some, good sweats to work out in, which was fun. And then we learned the distinction of Jujutsu, cursed energy, basically. That cursed energy is like electricity, but a cursed technique, is like an appliance that uses electricity. And I like that. That's an interesting distinction, Like that, it kind of reminds me of the old MHA stuff, where it's like, oh, building up your power and stuff, like, it's like an egg in a microwave. Well, you want to heat up your egg, but you don't want the egg to explode in the microwave, So it kind of reminds me of that. I like it, that, and it's such a good visual too, of, just hitting the side of a can. That's just releasing energy, but actually, crushing it basically, as if it was being crushed and twisted, basically, like. That's a really good visualization of it, so I like it. And I like that the training for Yuji is keep cursed energy into this thing, and if he loses focus, then he gets hit. Like, that was really cool. So, and yeah, I love the thing. It was like, don't hit me when I'm drinking. Don't drink. It's like, well, I gotta have a drink and a snack while I'm watching a movie. He's like, that's a good point. It's like, I don't know. It's just something fun about it. Excuse me. Throat's drying out. That's what happens when it's the first day back. But yeah, so good stuff. And I'm curious to see where we're going now that we have also a fight. Gojo versus Jogo. Place your bets, and we'll figure it out. But yeah, good stuff. That's pretty much that. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Jujutsu Kaisen reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.